The New York Times, the Washington Post, ABC News, and many other national outlets across the country have picked up our On Your Side investigation into dog doping at Best Bet's Greyhound racetrack. Well, tonight we have new information about one of the trainers in the center of it. Jeannie Blaylock broke this story and has more with this On Your Side investigation.
Well, Anthony, you know, last week we told you during a 4-month period, 12 Greyhounds racing at Best Bet Orange Park tested positive for cocaine. According to state records, all of those dogs were under the care of trainer Charles McClellan. Documents dating back to 2011 show a history of infractions.
We're racing the 15th.
The state cited Charles McClellan 18 times this year for positive cocaine tests in dogs that he trained. Documents available through the state also reveal issues in multiple counties before he came to Orange Park. Take a look. In Volusia County, June 2011, the state cited and fined McClellan with a Class 3 drug violation after a Greyhound named GS Max tested positive for a drug called procaine, a local anesthetic. In Brevard County, March 2012, a report from the University of Florida Racing Laboratory, the state testing lab, found a dog named Bart's Misty Morn tested positive for a Class 1 drug, not cocaine, but a narcotic analgesic. According to state documents, Class 1 drugs mean, quote, the drugs were stimulant and depressant drugs that have the highest potential to affect performance. In 2013, the state issued an official notice of warning to McClellan for failing to report the death of a racing animal within 18 hours. In June 2014, the state ordered McClellan's license be revoked and imposed a $5,000 fine. Later, the punishment was reduced to a suspended license for 60 days and a $1,000 fine. McClellan's license was suspended in June of this year, pending a hearing in August. He is an independent contractor for Best Bet Orange Park. The state confirmed Friday that it did not notify Best Bet until the day the emergency suspension order was served in June, saying, quote, there is no statutory requirement that the facility be notified. Many of the dogs McClellan was training, including a dog named W.W. Flicka, were part of the Steve Saris kennel. Flicka tested positive for cocaine 6 times in a 4-month period. Now, we heard from the Steve Saris kennel today. In a written statement, he acknowledges, quote, 17 positive tests involved 12 dogs in his kennel. He calls the positive test a contamination, saying, quote, this is an issue of innocent environmental contamination. No dogs were put in harm's way or have exhibited any health issues. My dogs have been tested at a disproportionately higher level than other kennels in Jacksonville since the beginning of political sessions. Steve Saris goes on to say, quote, all dogs that tested positive would not have failed any federally mandated human drug tests. Now, Best Bet said in a statement it has a zero-tolerance policy for any trainer or staff member that does anything which puts one of the dog's health at risk. So does Best Bet do background checks on the trainers at their tracks? That's one of many questions we have for Best Bet. Best Bet has agreed to do an on-camera interview with us, and when they do that, we hope to get the answers. Back to you.